Hello, interwebbers. So, I've been away from YouTube for a while. I've been not playing a lot of games lately, but I've decided that I've been doing mostly insane difficulty, classic RPG hacks like Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 6 and 7. I just recently finished the Chrono Trigger hack on my phone, and I thought it would be a cool one to do a Let's Play for. So, I don't know, why the heck not. Anyways, Chrono's mom, waking her up, obsessed with the bell. I don't know why she doesn't want to go to the fair. Is it only for young folk? The youngins? Let's get moving now. Chop, chop, chop. Chrono sleeps in all his clothes. Wakes up with perfect hair. Asshole. Man, I would kill for that hair. Not the color. I mean, I guess I just now realize he's a dirty ginger. So that's unfortunate. He's probably like, I mean, I can't stand that the main character is a ginger. And I never realized it. Ugh, why am I playing this game? Anyway, so the plot is pretty much the exact same. I don't remember there being any dialogue changes. I wasn't really paying attention to the dialogue because, I mean, I played this game, God, probably like, when I was a kid. This game came out when I was in like 5th grade or 4th grade, something like that. Oh no, oh no. I probably played this game about 20 times. I've played it like maybe once every few years since then. Really, I'd been kind of bored of most of my gaming until I found that insane difficulty website. Unfortunately, sorry, my phone's going off. Fortunately, all my Guitar Hero and Rock Band equipment is completely broken except for my microphone, and there's no reason for me to subject people to that. So I've just been laying low, not doing that much. But this should be fun. This is a great game. This is a great mod. They have a lot of cool differences. Mainly, the difficulty's harder. Most of the rebalancing comes from the end game equipment being different. Like in the original one, like you could have what's it called? Safe, or no, it's not called safe. I can't remember what it's called in Chrono Trigger, but you could have the physical cut by a third, magic cut by a third, status protection. You got pretty much anything you needed. Really, the in-game enemies were so weak anyway. You could just rock haste helms, anything to lock your status, and then gold studs or prism specs, whatever you felt like. So I gave that but you're not gonna be able to do that in this one. I give that power tab to Chrono because by the end of the game, any character that I might be using for physical attacks is going to have maximum power, and since Chrono is forced on your party for the first 3/4, 2/3 of the game, he's going to be my main physical attacker. I may as well make sure his physical attack is high. So if you played the vanilla of this, you can probably tell already that this game is already very different and that these guys can actually kill you. And I'm actually a little nervous right now because I don't know if I have any tonics, but they're taking 3 shots, and they can 4-shot, I think it was, any of my characters. So that's totally different than the original one. If I walked in here, the level 1 Chrono with, beginning game equipment, I would die. Like, I wouldn't have a chance. The reason why I came in here is the little imps that you fight when you go back in time for the first time, those guys will wreck you if you don't have, I don't know if you necessarily need a level, but you definitely are going to want that sword that you can buy in the town on the southern continent, the Steel Saber, because at this low level it basically doubles your attack power. So right now I'm going to farm for just a little bit. I'm going to get that next sword for Chrono, and I'm going to buy some tonics, and I'm going to try not to die. Apparently it's difficult. Oh yeah, waste that critical. Waste it, sonny. Luckily, these guys are slow as balls, but so is my team right now. Not a lot to do right now except for mash A. So some of the other balance changes that happen. The in-game bosses have different scripts, like as far as how they behave. A lot of the early game guys, the really only difference is that abilities are tweaked differently. Like enemies do more damage, you do less damage. I feel like your HP growth is pretty much the same. The speed stats for like Luca and Robo, the starting stats are higher. Thank God. Marl's is even higher. Like you can see, she's starting at 10 instead of 9. I don't know, it's 8 in the original one. So there's a few small changes here and there with that regard. But as far as like power goes and dealing damage, like I didn't really notice any meaningful change from that, besides the fact that physical attacks are going to be pretty much, I mean, worthless by halfway through the game. Like, I mean, when I have played through this once, as soon as I got the silver stud, I mean, I never looked back. Like, I was either using spin cut or cyclone or something every single time. Like, there's no reason to ever do a straight up physical attack. And it'll probably be, you know, the same story this time. Whoops. Gosh, there's not really a lot to talk about this early on. Just shooting my bows. You may have noticed that if you play familiar with the vanilla, in vanilla, the damage you do to enemies was usually, from a regular attack, was basically just double whatever your, I didn't learn aura, whatever your attack stat was, and now it's basically exactly your attack stat. So I've read some of the comments on the insane difficulty boards, and apparently he didn't want you to be able to hit the damage cap within reason. I think there was like a few times I hit it on my first playthrough, but it was on enemies that meant nothing. So, you know, who cares? I need... Oh, I have enough. So there's that. I don't want to grind too much right now because really there's no sense in grinding until I get Luca. And I need to teach her Flame Toss before I fight the Nagaet group, because they will wreck my day if I don't have it. So I'm going to get a Market here. Buy a Steel Saber, and if I buy 4 more tonics... Gosh, that should be enough to get me through. I might go fight 2, but you can see right there from 11 to 17, that's almost double right now. You know, I wouldn't mind getting to level 3. I know this sounds dumb, but when you see those imps, you'll see that they're not what they used to be. You can easily die from them, and I'll probably have to burn some tonics just to get out of the mountains. Luckily, all of the most of the early enemies are very skippable, so it's not like I'm going to be, except for that very first fight against the imps, I'm not often going to be forced into fights that I don't want to be in. I liked those bugs because they grouped up. I can use Cyclone on them. Bee, bee, bee. But yeah, basically the enemies are the same, the locations of the enemies are the same. It's mostly just in-game equipment and general things to change the difficulty. You see right there already, Cyclone one hit those guys this time. Which is good. It's nice to have some one-shotters. Gosh, I can't hear the game volume at all. My recording device picks up the sound horribly. That might be too loud. So I'm just going to try to get right there. I want to be able to hear it a little bit. Sometimes you use audible cues, whatever, more than you think you do. I think those guys might be close enough. One more fight, and then I'm going to go see if I'm good enough to take on the first mandatory fight of the game. Nope. Well, at least I can do that and then one-shot him with Marl. It's already a step up. These guys are already so much less scary thanks to my new sword and Cyclone. Oop, oop, oop. I haven't set my battle menu cursor to memory. I will want to do that. Attack. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Later I'll also probably go set my I really wish the battle cursor remembered which enemy you were targeting to. That's annoying as fuck. Because the what do you call it? I'm actually gonna save, I'm not nervous. The ATB gauge does not pause if you select attack and you're trying to target. Oh, I gotta talk to that little bitch. And you're trying to select an enemy. So early on, when I'm actually using regular attacks, that can be kind of a pain. So I'll want to set the ATB gauge to the slowest once I get to that point. Some candy. Give me some candy. Yes, I fast forwarded through that. If I get bored, I will not hesitate to use the fast forward. I get bored easily. Let's see, dialogue. Yeah. Step on the Charlie. And teleport you. Me. Oh, look at that. I bet Mara wants to try. Yeah, get your fine ass up there. Oh, snap. So, when I was a kid, Tobin's sprite is really interesting. Like, you can kind of see his chest and his shirt. He's got like a single line for his mouth. But when I was a kid, I don't know why, but I thought that was like, I just thought he had a really fat chin. And like he had an open mouth or something, and then that line up top is just his nose. I don't know. Some of these sprites, it's a lot more interesting to see when I'm older and not playing on a shitty TV that's like 20 feet away from me. Oh, sometimes when I skip frames, it gets mad at me. Okay, thank you. Whew. Anyway, so let's see if I can take these guys. Volleyball better be canceled tonight because it is raining like crazy. I'm hearing thunder. There's tons of flashes of lightning. Volleyball's not worth that. Oh, that worked. Last time I did this on my first playthrough, I did not pick up the steel saber because I was like, I don't want to waste the money. And I didn't understand how defensive stats are calculated. So I was like, oh, look at this. I can double my defense stat and take half damage. No. The way the damage is reduced is you take whatever your armor stat is there for physical attacks, divide it by 256. That is the percentage of damage reduction you get. So if you go from, I think it's like 16 is where you start, or 17 now, you can get that up to, I don't want to risk it. You can get that up to, 12 points higher. But 12 out of 256, I mean, that's half of a percentage decrease in damage received. So if someone's doing 20 damage, half a percent of that's just going to disappear in rounding. Oh, already set its memory. Ooh, get closer. Or not. So there's really no reason to throw your money away on shitty armor like that early on. It'd be much more useful to have tonics and better weapons. So I'm going to try not to overgrind. I feel like when I did my first playthrough, I might have overgrinded a bit. Like, other than a few select bosses, everyone was pretty much a cakewalk. I thought it was supposed to be a power glove. That's a power glove. I could be wrong, but I think in the original, the power glove was only power +1. So I'm digging the 2 power increase. Which, like I said, this early in the game, that's very noticeable. Later on, of course, that'll be one of those accessories that I just shuffle off to people that I'm not using. Doesn't one of these houses have money? Maybe not. Just in case I don't dodge all of... that's not reverse. Tonics. I will buy 10. I don't need any heals anytime soon. Actually, I might want some heals for that Nega fight to get rid of slow. That's a thought for later. Couldn't remember if there's a tab there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and save. Save it here. 3 save slots, man. Hope I don't do any irreparable damage here. And I already screwed up on dodging a fight. I really should have gotten Luca before going for the tab. Watch them kill me. Oh god, I didn't rest at the end. That would have been smart. I don't know who to go after first. We'll pick this guy. He looks like he wants to die. 14. Oh dear. Oh Jesus. Sweet Jesus. I may be in trouble. That's embarrassing. Forgot to go to the inn, and I really should have just dodged these fights until later. Yeah, if I can't do anything but use tonics, I'm in trouble. I can't outspeed these guys, it looks like. Yep. So as you can see, this game is not as easy as the original was. Okay, let's go stay at the inn this time, and then dodge all those fights. God, that's embarrassing. 10G, you out of your mind? My allowance is only 200. My mom's not going to give me any more the rest of the game. I almost want revenge on those guys, but I'd also rather not die. So remember how to dodge all these cons. Just stay on the right side. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. I better save in case I die again on my way back through, you know? God forbid I die in this castle somehow. Halt, who goes there? You there. What are you doing? No one noticed that the queen was replaced with like a 13-year-old girl. Sad as that. Like, presumably, I guess she's probably like 16. I have to look in the Wikipedia page or something. I mean, you think about it, she's a teenager, I remember that. And this queen is like already married and boning the king, who's clearly not a teenager. So, see, look, I already got an armor I could have bought. And it's not really going to help me at all, but why not equip it? If I have it, I'm not going to ignore it just for the sake of being a prick. So yeah, somehow this queen got mistaken for a 16-year-old girl who is clearly confused with what's going on. But, you know, best not question the plot devices of mid-90s RPGs. I didn't even read what that item was. I don't think it's anything good. Hello. There you are. Fuck me. I mean, please leave us alone. Yeah. Nice grandfather paradox in this game. No one else bothered to ask me or go check on the queen after I left. So yeah, she's probably fine. Yeah. So you all know how this goes. They kill the queen, or all their descendants die. But Marl didn't exist. Would I have traveled back in time? We don't know, do we? Side scope's nice. So you can see right there, Luca's speed is 9 instead of 6. Thank God, because she's so fucking slow in the original one. Like, to the point of being virtually unusable. I mean, 6 speed is awful. And I don't think it scales linearly. Like, I feel like... I mean, I could be wrong, but I felt like in my other playthrough... Thank you, I'm asleep. I felt like... I don't know, maybe every 4 points of speed, your gauge filled up twice as fast. So, like, from 4 to 8 it would be double, but also from 8 to 12 it would be double. I could be wrong about that. But that's kind of the feel I got. So, don't put any money on it. The game facts page on the mechanics of this game are surprisingly poor. And it almost makes me want to, like, learn how to hack these games and get in there and, like, figure some of the stuff out. Queen is gone. But no one else knows about it. She does not know Fireworld, Queen's Boss. We'll save that for when we have Frog with us. Let's see, I think I can handle these dudes. Yeah, that should be good. Luca will be on tonic duty. That's all she's good for. God, I remember being a... Oh, shit. I remember being a kid and thinking that was just like... This game had the coolest attack animations that had ever existed. And then, of course, Final Fantasy VII came out. And thought that had the coolest attack animations that ever existed. And so on and so forth. Until now, it's just kind of hard to be impressed. I thought Final Fantasy XIII was pretty cool, but not so much the attack animations as like just staring off into the distance of the game. It's like, oh, it's so pretty. No, don't kill her, please. Please don't kill her. She needs your tech points. Oh, shit. Die. Ugh. Good God, Luca. You're not helpful. Your dinky little pistol. Because it's not even worth shooting, because I still had to use 2 cyclones to kill that guy. Apparently I learned something. I wasn't paying attention. No, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I imagined something. I thought I saw the word sword at the bottom, which doesn't make sense either. It must have been tonic on it. Because I'm not going to learn fire sword. Another power tab for the hero. Look at that. Look at that attack stat getting up there. Is there another one up there? No? Think of something else? Think I can take these guys now. Now that I got a hussy on tonic duty. Ooh, I only have one cyclone left. God damn it, if I die again, it's just embarrassing. I have confidence. I can do this. Oh shit. Don't hurt me. If anyone drops below 50, that's not going to use it. That guy should be weaker. I think I can kill him first. Oh, Chrono. Oh, shit. Look at this, man. I'm going to die again. Holy crap. Let's make sure I focus. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. See, I tried to go too fast because I was worried about getting my command in on time. Oh, those guys are actually the weaker ones. Ha! Maybe I should get my old strategy guide out so I can handle the Guardia Forest. Die, really. I'm not scared of you, Green Imp. There's two of us. There's only one of you. Yeah, you died. It's my air gun. I shot you with a BB. You couldn't handle it. What a puss. Anyway, let's go stay at the inn. God, that's gonna be a lot of that. Now, window shoppers, what do you want? Oh, one more tonic. I think you're gonna get... It's never too early to have some heals. Revives are nice. Like, since you can actually die in this mod. Until you learn life and life 2. Revives are actually useful. Yes, you. I'm gonna stay at the end. God, I love frame skipping. When I'm not recording, I can frame skip a lot more. But it seems to get hung up sometimes when I try to now. These guys are probably easier, so I'm gonna fight them. So I get Mr. Frog. Just attack. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are way easier. Oh, shit. You hear that? Man, I hope that came through. There's a big window right behind my laptop that I'm playing this on, and that was pretty awesome. Luca, come on. Busting my balls, Luca. I'm just gonna do that fight again. Screw the other fight. I'm gonna go back to Truce Canyon. Oh, critical. Oh, he survived. Man, these rollies. They are not fucking around. Teach me Fire Whirl, punk. Or Flame Toss. Fire Whirl, yeah, whatever. Flame Toss. Oh well. And you know, in my first playthrough, at the beginning, I was actually, like in the future, before you learn magic, I was actually using, what do you call it? Hypno Wave a little bit. Because there were actually some enemies you could put to sleep that would make it easier. But I haven't found... I kind of gave up on it. And like, Robo and Eyeless Tech Boogie, I never found any use for. But I only tried it like one time, and I was on Mount Woe at that point. I guess it's not surprising that they would have status immunity to stop. But, you know, this game, at least in the vanilla, I mean, God, I'm just going to get one of those. Insurance, whatever. The, status effects were like never useful at all because they were non-existent until you had equipment that could just block them all anyway. You know, I mean, there's no point. There's no point in trying to use them on enemies. Like, the only ones you can inflict, any enemy that would be worth inflicting it on, was immune to it. Like, this is a whole lot of dumb. I don't actually know if heals work to heal slow. I think they do. Because that's going to be a pain in the ass if it's on Luca. For now... Oh, really? Sometimes I don't understand. Like, how is that one closer than the other one? I don't get this game sometimes. She probably moved out of range after I clicked it. God. This game. This game. How slow is she? Oh, that's painful. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna recast it. There's no sense in doing it. Should I use a tonic? Yes. Yes. Don't die on me, Slowpoke. Oh my god, I fell out. They're not bunching up for me. Okay, one of them should die. Thank you. The first time I played this game as a kid, it was the first RPG I ever played. I had no concept, really, of what an RPG was or what the scope of one would be. And I thought that Yakra was the last boss in the game. And if you think about it, I mean, it feels like you're resolving all the conflict that you know of in the game up to that point, anyway. Yeah, give me that. It's my girlfriend calling. I'm gonna pause this. And I'm back. Hopefully that seemed like I wasn't ever gone. By a world. So I need to look up what a bromide is, because remember, there's that drawer where you can you get a Nagaet bromide in the temple here, and then later there's a dude who gives you like a magic tab for giving it to him. And I just have this image of like a creepy guy sniffing a girl's undies. I don't know if that's actually what's going on. Never really found the time to use those heals in this fight because, like, I've always wanted to use a tonic instead. And if slow works the same way haste does, like the speed change doesn't take effect until your next turn anyway. And she's only slowing Luca. Like, if she was slowing Chrono too, I might take the time to do something about it. But she's not. So I won't. Slap. I can't remember if I've already hit this one with a fire whirl or not. Fire whirl! Yeah, so I thought Cyclone was like the coolest animation ever. Then I saw this, I was just like, what the fuck? Look at that, 32 massive experience points. My god, I'm gonna be level 99 before I know it. Well, that was close. Of course, if Frog could actually one-shot these hussies, that would be awesome, but he can't. Thou art here to save the queen, but there is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? It's a talking frog! That is such a cool line. My guise doth not incur thy trust. God, I don't think I knew what that meant when I was a kid. I think we'll go with the frog. I've actually never clicked refuse there. I'm curious. Like, obviously, you have to recruit Frog. Like, you can't beat the game without getting Frog at some point. So I wonder what happens if you try to not recruit him. Well, go play the organ, of course. That's where all the hidden doors are. So Frog shows up, and he's got Slurp. How much is that healing? 68? Oh, that's like better than a tonic. How far off is Slurp cut? 15. Slash is 56. You know, I like never once used Slash in the vanilla run, except for on those little like Jello guys in the future that you can't hit with physical attacks. But dear God, I will use it here. I used it in the escaping from the prison. Like, I had to use it. There was a fight on the bridge with the two guards that pincer attack you, and I couldn't beat them without slashing them. Oh, got mad at me for frame skipping again. Roll. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna show up as slowed down when it's done. What's Froggy equipped with? He's level 5. My goodness. I'd really like to have X strike before I go further, but I also don't want to grind. I don't want to overgrind. Only got one shelter. That is something I want to fix. I'm going to get 2 more shelters right now. I'm going to get in fights as I do it. Not that I need X strike, it would just be nice to have. Oh god, out when I was a kid too. I love the way their sprites, like if you're using a fire tech like that, they kind of like glow red. If you're using, you know, a water one, they kind of glow blue. Like, I thought that was just the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It's like, these graphics are incredible! I still have my old Nintendo Power issue from when this game came out, since this was like the greatest game ever made at the time. Maybe still, I don't know. I think the only Super Nintendo game I've finished more times, like, or played more times start to finish, is Mega Man X. And I'd probably be in that game like 50 times. Hell, if I just show up at a buddy's party and it's like a game party and he's got a Super Nintendo set up, I'll be a dick and like start playing it because I'm cool like that. You will die to Flame Toss. As you can see, Flame Toss is weak shit. Like, it's barely better than Luca's physical attack. She's really just going to be a tonic and fire whirl spammer. Alright, speaking of that, I'm good. Let's do that again. That's 6 tech points. I like that fight. And I can actually win it now. Like, good luck doing this fight before you have any friends on your team. Oh, he moved! That cunt. Oh, there's no way that dude is in there. I'll take it though. James like. Here's my volume up. God, I wish I could just find a spot between those two, because the audio I get from this is just piss poor, and I don't want to like hurt your ears. Of course, my voice isn't exactly the most beautiful thing ever. One thing I really wish I had the patience to do is go finish my Final Fantasy 13 No Crystarium usage quest. But God, farming Gil is just riding chocobos. And I read on some forums and did some like back of the envelope calculations. This is going to take me, like, I'm not exaggerating, 60 hours of gameplay time to do it. And that's just not worth my time. Okay. Oh, I already got Slurp Cut, that's right. Okay. I have no reason to hold back now. Now it's on. I don't know why I froze there. Just deep in thought, you know. Looks like a lot of the enemies drop tonics. Still. God, I don't even know if 20 is going to be enough. Really want some revives. Okay. If I can't get through this place with that, then I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to vanilla. I was under Frog's level though. Like, he comes in level 5. You don't really need it anymore. I mean, it'd be nice to gain some levels, but I am worried about Dragon Tank because you can't really, like, there's not really a lot of leveling to be done in the prison. So that's one of my concerns, is that if I don't do some leveling here, I'm going to be fucked trying to deal with the prison. So like I said, I'm doing this so I can get the magic tab later. These guys, of course, like, impossible to hurt if you're not using Fire Whirl in some sense. Luckily, I can hit all 3. But I don't think it's going to kill them. Yeah, see? Those punks. And I'm going to keep Frog around to lick people to heal them. Oh, I'll get back in the center. Dirty whore. I can do enough damage to that guy. Yeah, I probably could have just used Flame Toss on this too. I don't remember. See, that's probably not going to kill him. I don't think so. Give it a chance. Die. Oh, yeah! Get wrecked, Hinch. I think that's what I already have, yeah. It is so worth buying it, though. Like, not having that wooden sword earlier just makes it all the easier. Mo Power Tap or Chrono. Poor Frog, he's just getting left in the dust. Like, he already doesn't have the same power growth that Chrono does. But, like, he wouldn't look this much worse if I was splitting my power tabs up evenly. But, like, you don't even get Frog again until you're doing Magus's Castle, you know? Can't wait that long. God. Get him, Frog. Oh, see, I should have used X-Strike because it would have killed him. I do. I'm good. Still good. Being aggressive. It's better not bite me in the ass. Phew. Oh, you cunts. Get in line. Thank you. What? You got like 100 HP or something? What? I don't want to waste any more MP on these guys. So, the status effects in this game, particularly poison, is, well, they all do it. If you're inflicted with a status effect, any damage you receive is increased by like, I mean, it's like double. It's a lot. So it's actually important, like, when the enemies put negative status on you, to get it away, like, fast. I need a slurp. She's okay. I need a slurp. Yeah. Trying to conserve some MP here, because I don't know why they go in there. I mean, shelters are effectively free for as many as I want. I can walk in and out of Guardia Forest without triggering any battles. Excuse me. So we're coming in here to get the speed belt and just, you know, items. Items are good. These people have some boners for Magus. Most useless accessory ever. Listen to this music. This is not Magus music. It's like the Frog flashback music when he's all sad because Cyrus died. Yeah, I'm set up for these guys. That should be good. Let's see how... I'll either want X-Strike or Fire Roll. If they bunch up, I'll do Fire Roll. Otherwise, I'll X-Strike him. Which I think will kill him. Yeah, should be good. Die, fools. Oh my gosh. Dudes must have some high evasion stats. This Fire Roll actually uses less MP. Total. Oh, and Leap Slash is like super buffed in this. Like, it's somewhere between, like in the old one it was no different than the Spin Cut. It, like, you know, just double, like basically the same as a critical hit. But in the in this hack, it's like triple instead of double, right? Your attack power. So it's somewhere between. It's not as good as Confuse. It's a lot better than. Oh, fuck those guys. Do this. Let me kill those guys first, and then we do some X-Strike. Just like anybody, if I can. Kill him? Yeah. So I think there's one more fight before the save point. I don't want to waste an ether this early. I'm gonna not waste my other cyclone right now. I think there's Naga S on the stairs or something. We'll see though. Okay, use slurp, 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 slurp. Whatever. Too close to the save point to take chances now. Yeah, glad I kept that fire whirl now. So as you can see already, like if I were playing this vanilla, I mean, other than the Nagaets where you'd still want to use Flame Toss, like there'd be so little motivation to do anything else besides just physically attack. Like even with Luca, you would mostly you'd actually go buy the dart gun, and you would use mostly that. Yeah. How many ethers do I have? 4. It's more than I thought. Whatevers. I guess I'm going to get a little further today. I'll get all the way to right before Yakra, but I don't think I'm going to fight Yakra tonight because my laundry is done and I need to go fold it. I can't remember how to dodge this fight. Like, I think he like notices you. No, I guess I got around it. Maybe it's this one that I'm thinking of. Oh. Well, apparently I remembered how to do it without meaning to. 4 bats! And another shelter. Haha! How great is that? Those fucking hinges. I hate bunching up. I think I'm gonna get rid of the goblins first, actually. Well, Diablos, whatever they're called. They're fast. Oh, come on. Give me a twofer. Thank you. Thank you, fools. Yeah, she should be able to two-shot them. Whoa, more awesome lightning strikes outside. If any of my old Rock Band friends are actually watching this and still playing Rock Band for some reason, are you excited about Rock Band 4? I actually am. I'm cautiously excited. I feel like Rock Band 3 ruined a lot of what made Rock Band 2 and 1 so amazing. Mainly, the ability to just play with strangers doing band quick play and pro face-off type stuff. Like, you really couldn't do that anymore, and it was really depressing because the new band quick play, like, there was no... Like, in the original ones, you kind of took turns being leaders and picking songs. But in Rock Band 3, it was just everyone got to put songs on there. And, you know, you get on there with trolls, everyone just go put on 10 songs and remove other people's songs. And, I mean, it just wasn't fun. Enough frogs a hoss. Yeah. But you wish you had those power tabs instead of Chrono. Then you'd be what's up. Yeah, so anyway. Plus the music selection I thought was pretty lame in Rock Band 3. Like, yay, Freebird's in there again with yet another recharting. And I mean, I know, like, the thing I liked about Guitar Hero 2 is since they were covers, they could take these solos. And I mean, I liked this because, you know, I actually played instruments growing up. And I liked that, you know, yeah, when you're an artist and you're playing a solo, yeah, you don't adhere to, like, you know, super strictly to rhythms. I could get a level up with Chrono. Is there any value in that? Nah. Well, let me do it. Let's do it. So, I don't know. I liked the way they, you know, made things conform to real rhythms that you could count in your head. It just made it easier. I mean, it made it easier, but it also made it more fun. Like, to me, if I'm playing a rhythm I can explain versus just kind of like when you get to the solos particularly is what I'm talking about, like just notes virtually randomly scattered about the screen, like no real rhythm assigned to them, and like the runs weren't really fun. It was just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm too robotic. I just felt like it lost what made it so enjoyable to me. So we'll see what happens with Rock Band 4. Those guys didn't die. That won't do it. Alright, next time, Yakra, I'm going... Ooh, that was a lot of money too, I'm glad I did that. I'm going to fight him once off camera just to make sure I understand what's happening. Or no, I won't do that. I'll just get on next time and we'll all learn together. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.